He's real. He's real.
I know. It is. It's like I'm having some sort of like weird out-of-body thing, like, and then I this weird dream, and like Tom Cruise is on the couch. You're both very welcome.
Thank you.
This is odder than I thought it would be. Do you ever get over the fact that it's
That's
Tom
basically
Cruise?
my expression through the whole movie. Is it's Tom Cruise. He really is, you know.
It's Tom
He's
Cruise.
walked straight off all those movies that we've all seen, and then he looks just the same. It's amazing.
And it's incredible to think, like, 3 decades at the top of your game. It's phenomenal. And this is apropos of nothing, but I was a kid and I went to America, and the first movie I saw in America was like an audience test screening of Risky Business.
Come on.
I know.
Really?
I had to fill in the card. I could have wrecked your career.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I'm sure you did, and I appreciate it.
Yeah. But that was the beginning, really, Risky Business, wasn't it? And do you remember kind of the moment when fame hit and you thought, oh, actually, I can't arrange to meet a friend outside a coffee shop anymore, or I can't, you know, your life changed? Do you remember your life changing?
Yeah, I remember right after, yeah, it did. Right after Risky Business, it changed a lot. And then Top Gun, it was very different. It was very different.
He said Top Gun. I feel like we shouldn't ask any questions. We'll just sit here and look at him for a while. Now, Tom Cruise, you are legendary for the amount of time you spend with your fans and the signings and all that time. Now, when you meet your fans, you've got this huge back catalogue of movies. So do people want you to, like, do lines for the movies? Do they do catchphrases?
Yeah.
Is there any particular catchphrase they always want to hear?
Well, there's different ones from different films. You know, that sometimes they'll ask, or they actually kind of shout it at me sometimes, you know.
And is there one that's top of the list?
There's not like one, no.
Basically, I'm saying do some.
Oh, okay, oh yeah, all right, okay. Well, I'm sorry, yeah.
30 years in the business.
Good.
30 years in the business.
Okay.
Amuse us with some catchphrases.
Yes, good. Okay, I get it now, I get it. I'm a little slow, but I got to catch on.
Do you want the audience to check some?
What's it? Okay. Yeah, you complete me. You had me at hello. You complete me. You complete me.
Aww.
Help me help you. I want the truth.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Feel the need for speed. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to say what the...
Yeah.
Risky Business.
Yeah. Oh, Risky Business.
I know.
10. Every time I'm here, I sound like your mother because you do the stunts, and I worry for you. I just think, stop now. Luck running out. You know, there's only so many times you can do these crazy things. Like the last Mission Impossible, you learned how to hold your breath underwater. Yes. Tell the people how long. This is incredible. How long could you hold your breath for underwater?
6.5 minutes.
Good, right?
Yeah. Those takes underwater, because it took from the time you get rid of the regulator, get rid of the bubbles, get on the side, and we wanted to do it in one shot. So they were very, very long shots. So these takes took, you know, I'd have to hold it consistently, you know, safely up to 4 minutes almost for every take.
Almost to the point of why bother? Yeah.
I know, but we were committed. Everyone was there. The camera was set up. I'm just like, what am I going to say? It was too late to say no.
How is that possible? Is it circular breathing? Do they do that?
No, no. It's just that you have these free divers that came in and trained me how to do it, and it's not pleasant. It's really...
You panic. Do you get to a moment where you panic?
No, actually, you get to the moment where you train your system to... I'm controlling the breath. So I've got a low heart rate anyway, and very low heart rate, which means my body's not using as much oxygen, but also we did stuff to bring the heart rate down lower in certain breathing exercises. And I trained for a long time to the point when I finished the sequence, there'd be times I'd be sitting there talking in meetings and I wouldn't breathe. I realized I am not breathing, and I had to turn my autonomic system back on to breathing in.
That's bad. That's bad.
I know. That was a little... I did that, so I'm done with that.
But actually, Jude, though...
Oh,
no,
Jude.
no, stop it. Jude? Stop it. Jude? No, you wouldn't have...
Thanks, mate. First the running.
No, stop it. In the young Pope, you do hold your breath.
For about 40 seconds, yeah.
It was quite a long time. It was no 6.5 minutes, but it was a long time.
Yeah, it's no 6.5 minutes. Thank you.
Did you train for it? So you start feeling that agony.
I mean...
It's painful.
I didn't actually, because it's not... It really isn't that long. Basically, it was in the script that he's had this trauma. I don't want to give anything away.
We'll give a little bit
has
away.
A prayer, and he decides he wants to get away from everyone. So he's in the bottom of his palatial swimming pool. So that the shot starts on the back of me, and we had to time the length of the prayer. It's about over a minute, let's say that.
Yeah.
And it comes round, and we had to time it so that it comes round. And like you're saying, the thing that takes the longest is once you're down there, you're waiting for the bubbles to clear.
Yes.
And they're ready, and then you hear, well, because they've got microphones in, so you hear...
Yeah, then you start to feel...
You do a little...
Pain starts to come, you could feel the
That's why I asked about the
oxygen
panic, because I was just trying to count it or recite the prayer, but then I worried that the prayer would start changing speed, so I started counting, and then I knew every time I got to, like, 70, I was always starting to think, OK, I hope they're there soon, because then I had to trust that they were in front of me for when I open my eyes, do this, and then I go up, so...
Wow.
But it was no 6.5 minutes.
But still, you know that pain. I mean, I had to train.
It's
be
fun
able to
stuff
get past
to
it.
do,
I mean, the
though,
first time
right?
I did it was like... Yeah,
Learning that kind of stuff is honestly, I think...
Yep.
No 6.5 minutes.
No.
But it's a perk. You know, you learn to do these weird things and wonderful things.
But
and they're
that's
challenging.
so not a useful thing to know how to do. I mean, learn French.
Well,
say you're out with, you know, when you get thrown out of the boat and you're down there, now you know how to hold your breath.
I could stay alive for an extra 6 minutes.
For an extra 6 minutes. You beat them all.
Yeah, he was the last one to die.
You're the last one to go.
Yeah. You get to wave them all goodbye. Yeah. They all hate you as they die. Yeah. Mission Impossible, obviously, you pay your money. You want the big stunts. Now, last time you were on the show, you were kind of hinting at this big set piece in this movie that you spent years preparing.
Yes.
So I think you can tell us a bit more about it now, right?
Now I can tell you a bit more.
Yeah, OK.
I spent really 2 years, McHugh and I were talking about a sequence, and it's an aerial sequence with helicopter. And I've studied, you know, many different films. And so when I went and I got my helicopter license and we're flying aerobatics.
I was surprised you didn't have a helicopter license already. It seems so not you. When they were telling me and he got his head around it, I was like, really? I'm sure I've seen him flying helicopters before. Were you flying without a license previously?
Yes.
Not to get you in trouble or anything, but...
Yes. So,
oh, were you?
Yeah,
OK.
yeah.
So no wonder you got it quickly.
I know, I know. It's kind of fast.
OK, so you get the license.
Yeah, and then we, you know, we just started really working on the sequence to see what can we do practical. I mean, I think in terms of action, this is probably the largest practical action film ever shot. Like, when you look at the films, there's no CGI, so we're going through Paris, the motorcycle, it's just full-on cars, you know, we're all doing our own stunts. And the helicopter sequence is just incredibly exhilarating and very dangerous. So there's really only one country that would allow us to do it, where we had to build special camera rigs and, for the helicopter. And so I got my license, and I trained up on aerobatics. And it's different. I fly aerobatics in airplanes, but helicopters are very different. So we're flying very low, very close to rock faces in a chase, and I'm chasing, you know, Henry into sequence.
And we've got some pictures of it here.
Yep.
So now, that's you flying. Is this the end of the sequence or the beginning? I think we've got these pictures the wrong way around. I think
no, I can't tell you that right now.
OK.
It's part of the sequence.
All right, well, I just think this might be out of the wrong... Because
so there's Henry hanging out of the helicopter.
There's
right
Henry
there.
back there flying. He's hanging out. He's not even flying a helicopter. I mean, really.
What he had to do in an open helicopter, because we're doing aerobatics, at least I know my own fate, you know? He was there at times. I was literally on his tail, like a foot off the tail rotor at times. He had no idea.
There were times where I genuinely thought, I was like, oh, OK, this is how it goes.
But you film is dedicated.
At least I get killed by Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
He'll make the papers.
Henry's lucky because he can actually fly anyway. So
yes, of course. Yeah, he loves.
The rest is
So here you are flying. Now, I'm guessing that must be after this next bit, because this next picture, you're on the outside, so someone must be flying that helicopter. It can't be... Please tell me you didn't get out of the helicopter while it was going. So that's you. I mean, and that is you hanging off a helicopter.
Yeah.
But this next picture is, one, it's just a beautiful picture, but it's crazy. So that's you.
Yes.
I mean, that's...
Yes, I know, right?
I can tell by this you're quite high.
I know.
We were on the ground that day.
We're in the ball, hanging in the
The rest of the cast are in. And because, you know, Tom does all this stuff, does that mean that you guys have to say yes to everything?
Fucking hell, yeah. They want to. They can't wait. You can't get these guys out of the stunt room.
Do you know what? You
Henry's
can't.
like in the helicopter. He is loving it. You were freezing in that helicopter.
Oh,
You were
helicopter's
flying around
cold.
that
Yeah,
thing.
it's New Zealand winter, and the doors are open.
You posted a picture. You posted a picture on your Instagram of you doing a stunt, which looks very painful. It should be. I think it's you being lowered down a cliff by your
Oh my
nipples.
God, it's a
That's his holiday.
I don't know how they wrote that into the script.
I love the stiff neck and the thumb.
Yeah, I'm fine.
It's one of those moments where you're being lowered off this 1,800-foot cliff. And
Very famous one.
You know
you're
those
thinking,
moments.
yeah, one of those moments.
moments,
and
as
you're
you do.
thinking, I know I'm perfectly safe because the stunt crew is absolutely fantastic. Eastwood team they're really good. And you trust the harness, and they've all triple-checked everything. But it's still 1,800 foot, and you're walking off backwards.
They're not doing it.
It's so high, and the boat's at the bottom in the fjord, about this big, that it looks like a painting. And so you lose all sense of like fear and adrenaline for the height. And you start thinking, if I were to fall, could I kind of like squirrel suit with my... make it all the way to the water, and maybe just like skim?
You've been in Superman too much. It's got to you. And Rebecca Ferguson, obviously, you know, with child now, so that makes stunts harder. But even when you did the last movie, you seem quite unsuited. I mean, you did suffer from vertigo going into these?
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, that does seem a bizarre thing to say yes to being in one of these films.
Well, I didn't really know what I was saying yes to.
OK.
Because I don't really know how these films were made. So, you know, when I was on the camel in the desert...
explained it to you.
But no, very quickly, and then the first day of shooting, Tom, what did we do?
We jumped off a building.
Yeah. First day of shooting.
I think we've got a picture of you. So that you got...
That's me swearing and shouting the naughtiest words ever.
In my ear.
In your ear.
I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Swear. Did I say that? I'm so sorry. I apologize. I'm just so...
The worst words ever. And then we jump off, and he just looks at me in the Tom Cruise kind of way, and he goes, "Welcome to mission."
I don't remember saying that. I don't remember saying that. No way. That is way too cheesy. I don't remember saying that.
You said it to all of us. I remember my special day too.
Now, normally, ladies and gentlemen, on a show like this, we would show a clip of Mission Impossible, but you haven't finished the film yet.
Sorry.
So, it's not going to happen. So we thought we'd make a snatch of one of our own. Now, one of the most iconic stunts that you do, Tom, is the running away from something exploding. You're very good at it.
Thank you very much.
We've got some stills. There's running away from a van. Oh, that's in the Channel Tunnel there.
One, oh, yeah, tunnel.
And this is the exploding fish tank.
Oh, yes.
There you go. I've just noticed that's a very good move.
Yes.
I like that.
Touchdown.
That's excellent.
Score.
That is very good. And presumably timing is key because these are real.
key.
They're real explosions.
They're real explosions.
So
Key.
yes,
That one was particularly very crazy.
was this the one where no one properly told you the timing?
Yeah, the guy was over there, and he said, "Okay, we're going to go on 3." And he started going 3, 2, 1. I said, "Whoa, stop." And everyone stopped waiting. You know, we have an explosion's going to go over my head. And he said, I said, "You just said on 3." He said, "Well, I meant 3. What does that mean?" It's like, "We're going to go." I said, "Just, everyone, please." It was like 2 in the morning, and they're setting it up, and there's glass, and just tons of water. And he said, well, I'm going to 3, 2, 1. And I said, do I go then, or do I go on 1? Like, when do I go? Do I go on 1? Are you going to push the button? Is it going to explode on 1? It was, you know, he kind of looked at me like, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Around then.
Around then.
Just go.
No.
Just run.
When you hear the explosion, just go.
Yeah, you really ought to run because it's very dangerous.
Yes, it's very dangerous. I'm running really fast if I were you.
Yeah, if I was you, I wouldn't hang around. Well, listen, what we've done is we've got a green screen here, so we could raise up the green screen at great speed. While we're waiting for that, but we're going to get some members of the audience to do this. But in terms of this, Tom, so what we're going to do, they're going to start back there. They're going to run, okay? They're going to run to here, and then that's the type of expression. And then they're going to get height and presumably facial expression. So in terms of jumping, what's the best way to get height?
Are they going to land in the mats?
Yeah, that's the idea.
Okay, first of all, watch your ankle on the mat, because it...
He knows this. He knows this. Okay, let's get some people. Let's get people to do this. We'll get to you. Hang on. Who wants to do it? You want to do it? Okay, you can come do it. Come and do it. What's your name?
Jamie.
Jamie. Lovely. Okay, this is Jamie. It's not going well.
Watch your ankle.
Come this way. Come this way. Up you go.
You shouldn't let him do it. He fell off the steps.
We have to say, up you go. Okay. So, Tom, tips for Jamie before you do. So, what sort of facial expression should he go for? Fear.
Just whatever feels natural. Just
Yeah,
the most important thing is don't get blown up.
Don't get blown up.
Try not to get blown up.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
it. Try not to get blown up.
I'm escaping.
You're
Yes.
escaping. You're escaping. But you're brave.
Yeah, you're brave.
He's brave.
Yes.
You can't look terrified.
You're
have to do
frightened,
this.
but you're still brave.
Yes.
Frightened, but brave.
I'm not going to go too high.
Why?
Okay, no, I'll do it for you.
I like that. I'm not going to go too high. How can you go?
Do it, you feel comfortable.
So what's the countdown? Is it 3, 2, 1?
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so you're going on 1.
On 3.
On 3.
What?
On 3.
3. No, 1. 1.
Go.
You do it, Simon.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, here we go. Here we go, Jamie. Okay, so it's
On go.
3, 2, 1, go! Oh! That was good, Jamie. Excellent. You broke it. I like the Damascus. That was very good. Okay, well done, Jamie. Should we see it?
Yes, it's...
Okay, we can see it. Have a seat. Let's see it. Let's see it. Oh, there's Jamie. He's running. Oh! He looked like he was loving it. Loving life. Do we have a woman who'd like to do it? You'd like to do it? Okay, here you go. You're in that dress?
Yes.
Okay, fine. What's your name? Maddie. All right, Maddie, up here. There you go. Okay, here comes Maddie. Now, so you saw Jamie.
Yeah.
You saw Jamie. So it's very important that you just piss all over that. Okay. Okay, Maddie. So women just do it the same, right, Rebecca? It's
Yes,
just
we do. We do, absolutely. And
Here you go.
think up, OK? I want you to think up.
Elevation. We're looking for elevation.
Relax your face.
Jamie was like a stone.
One thing Jamie
Relax
did when
your
Jamie
face.
did it, which you saw in the playback, was it looked like Jamie did a really big fart. That exploded. Don't do that.
Okay, here goes Maddie. Here goes
You
Maddie.
can do it.
Okay, so here we go.
And just
3,
have fun.
2, 1, go! Oh, that's going to be good. That's going to be good, Maddie. Well done. There you go. Have a seat, Okay. No, they don't. They're not nice. You like you. Okay, here's Maddie. Super cool, Maddie. Should we do one more? Let's get someone. You'd like to do it? Oh, you'd be so good at it. Go on, have a go, do. Go on. What's your name?
Evelyn.
Sorry? Evelyn. Okay, Evelyn. Okay, off we go, Evelyn. Here we go. We're rooting for you, Evelyn. And I so you're okay. You're fit. You're fit. Okay. You're fit. Right now, you're fit. At the moment, you're okay. 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 You've seen the others. You've seen the others. I think the important thing is, particularly because you look so beautiful, big face at the end. Okay. So we're looking for height here, Evelyn. Height. And then forward. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're good. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. This is Evelyn going forward. Wait. So here we go. So 3, 2, 1, go! Well done, Evelyn. Good. That was amazing. Well done, that woman. Very good. You're all right. Here we go. Okay, let's have a look. Good job. Let's watch Evelyn. Here she goes. Here she goes. Oh! I fear she may not be Mission Impossible 7.
It was like a lovely day out at the Dynamite Factory.
Nearly finished.
I don't know.
Are we?
I mean, maybe. We hope so.
You've been filming since when?
Last year.
Last March or April.
Yeah,
I mean, so it's nearly a year.
last year.
Yeah, so you must be nearly finished.
It's because I broke my ankle. We had to shut down. But we're about 6 weeks away.
The ankle. This is the. So are you fully recovered? Are you well?
It's still broken, but I'm doing well.
No, you're kidding. Is it still broken?
Yeah, I mean, it's not fully healed, but we're shooting.
But that's nuts. Because we've seen a picture of you're running and doing all the stuff again.
I know.
Now,
But we have a release date, so we got to keep going.
yeah. Otherwise, you'll end up going live
Yes.
on the night.
It's much better. It's much better.
So, I'm sure you all saw the footage it was on the papers and things online of the accident.
Yes.
And I think we all kind of thought, well, how did you break an ankle doing that? Because it looked like you should have broken your jaw or something like that.
I know, everyone said that was the stunt. I mean, I'm going to run across and hit the side of the wall and then pull myself over. That wasn't the mistake.
So you were always meant to not
Yes.
land on the roof?
Always.
OK. So what you've done is you brought us some footage. I think this is so cool to see this from the different angles.
This is what I
can't watch this. I haven't watched it yet.
Actually, I have to say, most of it's fine. There's one clip, but I will warn you, it's not for the squeamish.
Gross.
So you see, I'm wearing 2 wires. They're basically just safety wires because I go at a full tilt and I'm sprinting as hard as I can, and I hit the side of the wall. And that's the stunt. I hit the side of the wall, and then I'm chasing after Henry, actually. And I hit the side of the wall. All his fault. I blame him. I hit the side of the wall, and then I climb up on the wall, and I'm supposed to run past Kevin.
OK, so we've got... this is the shot from behind you. So this is... You see the speed and the momentum of the run. And it's in London. There we go.
So it's keeping me up.
OK, so here he goes. Look at that. Whoa, and... Whoa! Now, it's good noise, everybody. but you get my point that you think, how did you break a leg? So let's look at it from the side.
No,
this is it from the side.
Oh, no.
No, this isn't the bad one. This isn't the bad one, Rebecca. So this is from the side. Here we go.
We shot it with 3 cameras.
Oh, my
OK,
gosh.
here he goes, and boom! Now we've got a camera which focuses on the foot. Now, if you are squeamish, don't watch this.
Simon still hasn't seen it. They keep trying to show it to me, and I'm like, no!
I mean, a bone doesn't pop out or anything, but it is an odd angle for anyone's foot to be at.
Nobody's foot should ever have to do this.
Yeah,
ever.
here we go.
Oh, my gosh.
So
I
he
have to
jumps, that speed, that momentum. Here we go.
Look at...
And now watch that. Watch this. But here is why Tom Cruise gets paid the big bucks, OK? Because this is it from the front angle, OK? So you've just seen what's happened to his foot. Now watch this.
I knew I broke it instantly.
So you're down. Now anyone else would go, well, that's over. No. Up he gets, and he's running. Phenomenal.
I didn't want to do it again.
No.
I didn't want to do it again. I knew instantly it was broken, and I just run past camera. We got the shot. It's in the movie. That profile shot, both those shots are in the movie. And
But everybody said when you got up and ran out of shot, oh, that's so him. to complete the shot, like with your foot hanging off, so him.
I just went. I said, "Sorry, guys, it's broken. You know, take me to the hospital. It's broken. That's a wrap." Everyone, crew got on the phone and made their vacation arrangements.
I made a baby.
Yeah, she made-